If you ask people about what they really mean when they use the word yoga, then you would come to know that for most of them, yoga means the physical exercise consisting of different body postures. No doubt, yoga includes that too, but it is not all. These different body postures are just a part of 8 limbs of yoga that Patanjali, the father of yoga, talked about. Around 2500 years ago, Patanjali gave what is now popularly known as Patanjali Yoga Sutras. These sutras show you the way to your immortal infinite self that hides, as it were, behind the body-mind complex. The second sutra of these Patanjali Sutras tells what needs to be done so that you can know who you really are. It goes like this: Yogas Chitta Vritti Nirodha, which in English translates to you come to realize your true nature when all the modifications of your mind come to an end. Which means when your mind is devoid of any thoughts and emotions, then you come to know who you really are. Then you have the union, then you have the yoga with the Supreme Self that pervades the entire cosmos. Yes, yoga literally means union. Union with what? Union of the individual self with the infinite self. It's like the union of a salt doll with the ocean. The salt doll loses its identity and becomes one with the ocean. Similarly, at the time of a spiritual awakening or enlightenment, the individual self loses its identity and becomes one with the infinite. One can say that it becomes the infinite self. This union of the individual self with the Supreme Self is the goal of all spiritual life. But how is it to be attained? For this, Patanjali gives what now may be called, in modern terminology, as the 8 steps to the supreme goal of enlightenment. And those 8 steps are also known as the 8 limbs of yoga. Hence, it is also known as Ashtanga Yoga. Now let me tell you what these 8 limbs are and what they really mean. First is Yama. Yama means the abstinence, which means you must abstain from certain things. Yama includes 5 things, which are Ahimsa, Satya, Asteya, Brahmacharya and Aparigraha. Now, Ahimsa means you must not hurt other living beings. Satya means abstaining from lies. You should not speak lies. Always speak the truth. Asteya means non-stealing, which includes not only physical things but also the subtle one like the thought. Many people these days steal other people's ideas and build a big company. So this comes under Asteya. Next is Brahmacharya. Now Brahmacharya has long been misunderstood. Most people, when they hear this word, all they think about is sexuality. This idea of Brahmacharya has been propagated for long. What it truly means is to dwell in your real nature, the blissful awareness. Charya is to live, and Brahma means the Brahman, the infinite self. Brahma and Charya together means living in the infinite self, to abide as the awareness or consciousness. When you do everything consciously, you are practicing Brahmacharya. So the next thing in Yama is Aparigraha, which means non-possessiveness. People have this habit of collecting things which they don't even need. So what this Aparigraha really means is this: you mustn't try to possess things which you don't need. Stop being the collector of things. Now comes the second limb of yoga, which is Niyam. And it means the things that you should follow. Those things are Shauch, Santosh, Tapas, Swadhyay, and Ishwar Pranidhan. Now allow me to tell you briefly what they really mean. Shauch is to observe purity in body, mind and speech. Keep the body clean through shower. Keep it fit and fine through proper food and exercise. Keep the mind pure by ridding it of useless thoughts and emotions. Keep the speech pure by speaking kindly to others, not speaking hurtful things to others, not saying unkind things to others. So this is Shauch. Next comes Santosh. Santosh means contentment, remaining content with what you have, not coveting what others have, accepting what this universe has given you. Next comes Tapas. It means austerity. Now most people take abstinence from food and sleep as austerity. No, that is not so. The real austerity is to follow the middle path which Buddha talked about. Bhagavad Gita says that too. Not eating too much, nor eating less. Not sleeping too much, nor sleeping less. Not working too much, not working less. This is true austerity. The mind exists because you always follow the extreme. But when you follow the middle path, it disappears. So the next niyama is Swadhyay. It means the study of a spiritual text, and it also includes hearing the talks of a spiritual master that you follow. The final niyama is Ishwar Pranidhan. It means to remain in the surrendered state. Accept what happens to you unconditionally. Accept with open arms what universe brings in your life in terms of things, people and situations. Now comes the third limb of yoga, which is asana. It means body posture. Patanjali gives the beautiful definition of asana. And the definition is Sthira Sukham Asanam, which means using a body posture which is comfortable for you and in which you remain steady for the longest period of time. The fourth limb of yoga is pranayam, which means the regulation of breath, the breath control. The fifth limb of yoga is pratyahar, which means withdrawal of your senses from the external world. The sixth limb of yoga is dharana, which means concentration. The seventh limb of yoga is dhyan, which means meditation. And the eighth and final limb of yoga is samadhi, which means the state in which you come face to face with your true face, in which you come to know the truth of your being, the state in which you realize who you truly are.